You followed the checklist and you have the collateral, the GST returns, and a solid CIBIL, I must say. But 3 weeks later, you get a small email from your bank saying that we cannot process your request at this time. But there is a tweak. There is no explanation and no any feedback why they have rejected your request. Now, hi, I'm Sangeeta Sharma. For over a decade, I was the person writing the Credit Appraisal Memo and the internal report that determines if you get the money or the rejection letter. And today, I'm pulling you back the curtain on the silent killers that I call them as red flags that look fine to you but look like a no to a banker. So, let's go on. Now, just imagine you are a manufacturer of auto parts. Now, 80% of your orders come from, say, one major car brand. Say 80%. Now, this is our 80%, that is your A client. Now, he's a prestigious client to you. But if you ask me as a credit officer, that's a disaster for me. Just waiting to happen if you're this 80% say A brand delays your payment say even by 60 days, then your entire factory stops. So please don't just show your ledger, show your order book. Tell the bank about the three smaller clients, your B, C, D. If suppose A, something is happened with the A, you have B, C, D, which can support your business running, right? We don't want to see just one giant tree. We want to see a forest which have you have so many orders, so that if something goes wrong with A, you can fulfill with the B and C. I have seen most MSMEs let their CA handle their CMA report without even having a look at it. Now, I have regularly seen these files where projected sales growth was 40%, but their debtor days were also increasing accordingly. Now, you are selling more but not collecting the money. Seriously, you are literally growing your way into a bankruptcy. Yeah. Now, before you submit your file to the bank, just ask your CA just the two questions. Now, first, what is your current ratio? And second, what is my DSCR? Now, DSCR is your debt service coverage ratio, right? Now, if you think that they can't answer these, the banker already knows who's in control of your conversation. So please always ask these questions, have these conversation with your CA before submitting your file to a banker. Now, I just remember I once rejected a 5 crore loan just because the address on the electricity bill didn't match his GST certificate and he did not have any rent agreement of the electricity bill. Now, exactly, just a simple difference, right? It may sound to you a pity, but but sitting on a banker desk and to a bank, if I talk, it signals a potential sell company. Yes, you heard right, a sell company or maybe a sloppy documentation. Always check your Udyam ITR and your bank statements. If say your name is your firm's name is Sangeeta Manufacturing on one document, and suppose your Udyam says Sangeeta MFG on other, then this is a inconsistency that can stall your file for weeks or maybe kill it entirely. So always focus on these small corrections. Just align your all the documents in the same name, same address. Now, in MSME lending, the promoter and the businesses are the same in bank size. Now, if your personal bank statement says four or five small EMI loans, maybe they are of gadgets, travel, appliances, it tells your banker that you have a poor cash flow display. Now, we start wondering if you will dip into your business credit line for your just next holiday, right? So clean up your personal account statement. At least if you know you have to expand your business, just before 6 months, you can clean your bank statement, personal bank statement, your business bank statement. Close all the small unnecessary loans that are not required. And your this personal habit speaks louder than your balance sheet. Now, banking is not just about math, it's about character, your capacity. When you understand what your bank, your credit officer is actually looking for in your file, you stop begging for a loan from them and you start offering a solid investment to them. Now, I have built a loan readiness scorecard based on the exact criteria I use as a banker. If you want the same, comment ready below, and I will send you the link to find out exactly where your file will get rejected before even the bank does. Thank you for watching out and subscribe for more information.